Okay, so this is the Boston Diagnostic Aphasia Examination. So this is all the material that comes with it in the box, and we're just going to give you some information about it. This right here is the assessment manual. So this has some really good information in that. It tells you about how to administer it. It gives you some information about the background of the test, the nature of the deficits, some statistical background, information about the manual for the revised Boston Diagnostic Aphasia Examination, information about long language test, and then an interpretive summary. So this is the long form examination, and this is the stimulus book that goes along with that. This is the short form record booklet, and this is the manual that goes with that one. We have a VCR tape that's a little outdated, but if you still have a VCR and want to use that, go ahead. And then this is just the second edition Boston Naming Test Stimulus book. So this is for the short form. These are some of the pictures. And then back in the back somewhere, we have the long form. It's somewhere in there. Okay, so I just wanted to take a little look at the back of our manual and at the record form. If you flip to the back of your record form, you will see the analysis and the summary. And then if you flip to the back of your manual, you will get to this page. And this is just some characteristics about different types of aphasia. So this one is mixed non-fluent aphasia, and this one is also mixed non-fluent. And then this one is Broca's and Broca's. And then this is what I wanted you to see. So if I were to compare after scoring and my numbers and results were similar to this one, I could come back here and compare them, and that would indicate that this person would have Broca's aphasia. And the same would go for if I did this one. If the results were similar or the same, that would indicate Wernicke's aphasia. And then this just gives you more information about conductive aphasia, and conductive aphasia. And that's it.
I'm Kendall and this is Abby, and today we're going to be reenacting the administration of the Boston Diagnostic Aphasia Assessment. Abby is going to be playing the role of the clinician and I will be playing the role of the patient.
And during administration, there are a couple subtests that one can administer when giving the assessment that cover comprehension, writing, language, and naming. Today we're going to be focusing on the naming portion of the assessment. And the naming subtest requires the patient to provide one-word answers to the stimulus pictures provided. And if you flip this up, you'll be able to see that it provides the clinician with what would be deemed a correct response. And here I have my record form that allows me to record those correct responses. And then a latency seconds portion that allows me to record how long it takes Kendall to give me a correct response. So any response that is within 5 seconds is going to get a score of 2. And then any response that takes longer than that 5 seconds is going to get a score of 1. There is also an error code section, and this will allow me to record any instances of paraphasia or off-target responses. There is a little chart here that gives me abbreviations for each of the different error codes. So I'll be able to record if there was like a non-word phonemically based paraphasia, an instance of circumlocution, or an instance of perseveration. And today Kendall is going to be presenting with Wernicke's aphasia. So here we go. What do you think this is?
Yeah, a car. I went there last Tuesday and they did not give me the boxes.
And what do you think this is?
Yeah, I used that today. Do you look pretty today? All right, so that gives you just 2 quick examples of how you would ask the patient what they saw, and then maybe an example of someone that has Wernicke's aphasia would give you.
So in a nutshell, that is the Boston naming test.
In the box, this right here is the assessment manual. This is The long... Oh!
I'm Kendall.
I didn't have the book in my hand.
I'm Kendall, and this is Abby, and we're going to be reenacting the administration of the Boston Diagnostic